Everyone imagines Eden as peaceful, soft light, flowing rivers, perfect harmony, a paradise with no danger, no fear, no darkness. But what if that image is incomplete? What if the Garden of Eden was not as peaceful as we've been taught? What if Eden already contained conflict, deception, and the presence of something dangerous? Tonight, we uncover the hidden realities of Eden and what the garden really contained. God plants a garden eastward in Eden. Man is placed there. Everything needed for life is provided. But notice something important. The Bible never says Eden was peaceful till IT says it was good. Those are not the same thing. Peace is the absence of threat. Goodness is the presence of order. And Eden had order, but it also had boundaries. Why would a perfect garden need restrictions? Why place a forbidden tree at the center of paradise? Because Eden was not merely a home. It was a testing ground. At the center of Eden stood two trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. This second tree wasn't hidden. It wasn't locked away. It wasn't outside the garden. The IT was planted right in the middle. God did not remove danger. He placed it within reach. Why? Because obedience cannot exist without choice. The presence of that tree meant Eden already contained the possibility of rebellion. And where rebellion is possible, peace is fragile. Here's the detail most people miss. The serpent did not break into Eden, that he didn't force his way past angels. He didn't invade paradise, that he was already there. That alone changes everything. Eden contained deceiver before humanity fell, which means the garden wasn't a sealed bubble of purity. It was a place where spiritual warfare was permitted. The serpent was intelligent, strategic, patient. He waited, observed, spoke only when the moment was right. This wasn't chaos. IT was calculated. The Bible says Adam was placed in the garden to tend it and keep it. That word keep means to guard, to protect, to watch over. Why guard paradise? Because Eden was valuable and therefore contested. Adam wasn't just a gardener. He was a spiritual watchman, which means a garden required vigilance, that a peaceful place does not need guarding. Eden needed protection because threats already existed. Eden was more than a garden. It was a meeting place between heaven and earth. God walked there. Man lived there. Spiritual beings had access that IT was sacred ground, but not neutral ground. Where God's presence is strongest, opposition always follows. Eden was in the absence of darkness. The IT was light placed directly against darkness. That tension was always there waiting. When Adam and Eve ate the fruit, evil didn't suddenly appear. It was already present. What changed was awareness. Their eyes were opened, not to peace, but to vulnerability. Fear entered. Shame followed. Hiding became instinct. The garden didn't transform. Humanity did. Eden revealed what had been lurking beneath the surface all along. This matters because many people believe God's presence means no conflict. But Eden proves the opposite. God can place you in blessing and still expect discernment. He can give you provision and still require obedience. He can surround you with beauty and still allow temptation. Peace is not the absence of struggle. Peace is victory within it. Eden was beautiful, but it was not naive. It held glory and danger, freedom and responsibility, God's presence and the serpent's whisper. The garden didn't fail humanity. Humanity failed the test of the garden. And the same question Eden asked still echoes today. Will you obey God even when the serpent is already there?